The incredible Netflix special known as Tiger King has been bringing a lot of attention to some lesser-known disappearances lately, after the news was widely spread regarding Carol Baskin and her husband who vanished without a trace. Though countless other missing person cases have appeared over the years that will send chills down your spine. Today, we will be taking a look at 10 of the scariest disappearance stories ever. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and notification bell, or your phone will go missing next, and no one wants that.
Hello? Hello?
Number 10. Ash Vlogs is a very unique YouTuber. She gathered a small group of followers after she began uploading everyday vlogs of a typical young girl's life. She mixed these with unboxing videos or drawing videos, and fans loved her. Though completely out of nowhere, her uploads stopped and strange videos began getting uploaded to her channel, one of which involved a strange man in a car outside of her home. The circumstances surrounding her disappearance from YouTube are extremely odd, and many have wondered if she may have been kidnapped. She has never returned to a standard upload schedule and continues to post odd videos over a year later. Her most recent video has a thumbnail and imagery that appears to be quite violent, so we just hope she is okay.
I can't get out of it. I can't get out of it.
Number 9. Claude and Martha Shelton lived together with their 3 children in Kentucky. One evening in May of 1971, the couple put their children to bed, locked the house, and headed away in their car, headed toward the city. No one ever saw them again. Many locals believe the couple may have willingly abandoned their children, fled the state, and started new lives elsewhere. One of the abandoned children claims to have heard Claude ask Sue if she was going to stay at home with the children or leave with him. The child was concerned at first, but then found out that they simply had plans to drive a few miles up the road to a truck stop, then return home later on. Though, when police investigated the truck stop, no one recalled seeing the couple there that evening. To this day, almost 50 years later, the couple has never been seen again. Number 8. In July of 2006, Christopher Mittendorf, along with his fiancée Christina Branham, left home to go on a shopping trip. It has been reported that the couple had been living with Christopher's mother at the time, and when his mother returned home later that day, she found the couple's newly purchased clothes laying all across their bed, though the couple was nowhere to be seen. An extensive search soon began, and about 5 days later, the couple's car was finally found about 60 miles away. Christopher's mother believed that the two may have been taken away by a well-known hitman named George Bogus. She says that in the days leading up to their disappearance, she found several items that belonged to George in Christopher's possessions. While she isn't sure exactly where they came from, she has a feeling that Chris may have stolen them from George. To this day, the couple has never been found. Number 7. A 24-year-old woman named Zhao Yun, who was presumed to have died over a decade ago, has now been found, alive and well, living in internet cafes and bathhouses while playing the video game Crossfire. According to police, the girl ran away from home when she was just 14 years old, following a heated argument with her mother. She was found in an internet cafe after police discovered that she had been using a fake ID. She then informed officials that she had allegedly been raised by her grandparents, though she quickly confessed to the true story. Zhao was then fined approximately $100 for using a fake ID and was reunited with her family, though she was coerced into doing so. Could you imagine the fear that must have been instilled in this family for so long, having no idea where their daughter had gone? Number 6. In 2007, a teenage girl by the name of Danielle Kramer, who had been missing for over a year, was found to have been residing underneath a staircase in a small closet in the home of her captors. According to Danielle, Adam Galt, the man holding her hostage, would use her to create explicit videos which he would then post online. Police found evidence of this, but cannot confirm the identities of the girls in the videos, as the quality is simply too low. Though it is believed that Danielle, as well as a handful of other girls her age, were involved. Police had arrived at the home of Galt with a search warrant to determine whether or not his DNA had been found at the scene of Danielle's abduction. though by complete chance, they happened to find Danielle underneath his staircase. Galt's exact sentencing is uncertain, though it can be safely assumed that he was sent away for quite some time, possibly even for life, due to the video footage that had been found in his home. Number 5. Police in Colorado released the last known footage of a mother who was seen at Safeway just before going missing. According to the police, the young mother dropped her daughter off with her father and was reported missing 10 days later by her mother. The woman's fiancé was almost immediately believed to have been involved, as he had never reported her missing or contacted the police. Investigators soon found out that the fiancé had been texting the woman up to 3 days after she went missing. Police searched the family's home and found that all of her personal belongings remained, including her car keys. Her cell phone was soon found 600 miles away in Idaho. To this day, the woman has never been found, though police have begun to pursue the case as a murder investigation.
This is completely out of character. Kelsey loves her God, she loves her family and friends, and she loves her job.
Number 4. Investigators say that a man from Fayetteville was beaten to death and placed into a dog cage, though his body has yet to be found. The victim, Charles Fuentes, was last seen leaving a sports bar in March of 2018. Security camera footage shows the man leaving with 2 men, ages 42 and 23. One of these men was shot and killed outside of an apartment complex a short while later, when witnesses reported seeing the youngest of the 2 men beating Charles. This man was eventually charged in the case. Police remain hopeful for finding Charles' body, but admit it is quite unlikely they ever will. No one can explain why his body was put into a dog cage.
I think he was heartless, that he has no conscience. I think he's evil, and even his attitude towards not even looking at us.
Number 3. Police are searching for the missing body of a young woman from the Grafton area. Officials say they found a series of crates which they believe are tied to the case, but still have found no sign of Trish Hayes, who disappeared in July of 2018. She is described as being 5 feet 6 inches tall with brown hair. It's unclear why police believe these mysterious crates may be tied to Trish's disappearance, and to be honest, we aren't certain that we want to know why. We hope her family can locate her soon enough, but we're terrified about what may be in those mysterious crates. We just hope Trish is okay. Number 2. Police have released surveillance footage of a missing man named Michael Stewart from Staten Island, who they believe to be the victim of a homicide. He was last seen on December 20th entering a barbershop. In the footage, the man is seen greeting another gentleman and chatting with him for quite some time, though they don't leave the barbershop together. This is the last time that this man was ever seen alive, and police believe the man in the video likely has something to do with his disappearance. At the beginning of the footage, the 2 men appear to be at odds with one another, though they quickly embrace and appear to be quite friendly. Though police and others involved with the situation seem to believe that these 2 could have been rivals, it's unclear what may have happened to Michael, but we hope the police can locate him sooner rather than later. Number 1. Carol Baskin is a cat activist who rose to fame after the Netflix special Tiger King premiered online, showcasing the dark world surrounding the big cat industry. Carol had been married to a man named Michael Murdoch for a handful of years, though she says she never actually loved him and the 2 of them divorced sometime around 1991. After this, she quickly became involved with a man named Don Lewis. She and Lewis got together and had an affair. They were both married at this time, but after their divorces had finalized, they got married to each other. They worked together in real estate throughout 1984, but things began to fall apart by the early 1990s. Carol insists that Lewis was over-sexualizing their relationship. Anytime she was unwilling or unable to give him what he wanted, he would flee the country and fly to one of his real estate properties in Costa Rica to spend a week. Carol felt confident he was having an affair. Don had told Carol many times that he wanted a divorce, but she never believed he was serious about this. He eventually filed a restraining order against her after she allegedly threatened his life, but this order was denied. In August of 1997, Don mysteriously went missing. None of his friends or family have any idea where he may have gone, and many turn their attention to Carol, believing she may have taken his life. This has never been confirmed, but Don was declared dead in 2002. To this day, no one has any idea where he is, but most have accepted the fact that he most likely met with a terrible fate. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and notification bell for more content.